Hello there and welcome to Banned Book Talk. My name is Colleen. I'm a Youth Services Librarian with the Corpus Christi Public Libraries, and this program is recommended for teens ages 12 and up. Now, the materials we discuss may not always be suitable for everyone, so some parental guidance is recommended. However, censorship is not. With all that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive on into today's topic. Today we are going to be discussing The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Angie Thomas was born on September 20th, 1988, in Jackson, Mississippi, where she still resides. As a teenager, she was a rapper who was featured in the Right On magazine, and later she attended Belhaven University, where she got her Bachelor of Fine Arts in Creative Writing. And in 2015, she was the inaugural winner of the Walter Dean Myers Grant awarded by We Need Diverse Books. The Hate You Give actually started out as a senior project, and when it went into publication, it was actually entered into a 13-publisher auction before it debuted as the #1 New York Times bestseller in 2017. It has won several awards since then, including the ALA's William C. Morris Debut Award, the Cortetta Scott King Honor, the Michael L. Prince Honor, the Boston Globe Horn Book Award, being named Goodreads Choice Awards Best Young Adult Fiction, the Waterstones Children's Book Prize in the UK, and the German Youth Literature Award. In 2018, it was also adapted into a film by the same name. Now, The Hate You Give follows 16-year-old Star Harte, who moves between two worlds: the poor black neighborhood where she lives and the fancy suburban prep school she attends. The uneasy balance between these worlds is shattered when Star witnesses the fatal shooting of her childhood best friend Khalil at the hands of a police officer. Khalil was unarmed. Soon afterward, Khalil's death is national headline. Some are calling him a thug, maybe even a drug dealer and a gangbanger. Star's best friend at school suggests that he may have had it coming. When it becomes clear the police have little interest in investigating the incident, protesters take to the streets and Star's neighborhood becomes a war zone. What everyone wants to know is what really went down that night. The only person alive who can answer is Star. But what Star does or does not say could destroy her community and also endanger her life. Now, since its publication, this book has been on the top 10 challenged books list put out by the American Library Association for 3 years now. In 2017, it was number 8. It was challenged and banned in school libraries and curriculums because it was considered pervasively vulgar and because of drug use, profanity, and offensive language. There was a case study from Katy, Texas, where the book was banned for language. And despite the district's policy to leave books on the shelf while under review, it was actually pulled from the shelves while it was under review. However, it was reinstated thanks to the efforts of Nashira Lundry, a local high schooler, who went around her community and gathered over 4,000 signatures and took it to the school board and was able to petition and get it reinstated. In 2018, it jumped up to the number 4 spot on the top 10 list. It was banned and challenged because it was deemed anti-cop and for profanity, drug use, and sexual references. The case study done that year in Charleston County, South Carolina, focused on Wando High School, where it was a part of the suggested summer reading list. This was an optional assignment for students where they could pick from one of 4 titles to read over the summer. And this was one of the titles on the list. It was challenged by the Federal Order of Police, along with All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Keeley, which is another one that was on our top 10 list for this year. And I will be covering that one in its own video. And it was accused of indoctrination of distrust of police, which actually The Hate You Give shows kind of both sides of these issues of there's the focus on the police officer that shoots Khalil, and there's also focus on Star's uncle, who is also a police officer and a very upstanding member of the community and has a very important supportive role. In 2020, it was back on the list at the number 10 spot, where it was challenged for profanity and because it was thought to promote an anti-police message. So if you want to check out the case studies for this book for yourselves and read through them, you can. Here, you can at these sources. Here are the websites where I got my information from, and they also have their own sources in there that you can do a further dive down into the rabbit hole if you so choose. So remember that not everyone is going to like every book, but just because you don't like it doesn't mean that no one else ever will. And likewise, not everyone's going to like your favorite book either. You don't have to like every book that you read, and you don't have to finish every book that you start. If you can't get through it, put it down and walk away. You at least gave it a try. But never deny anyone their right to read and enjoy the book. You can go to cctexas.com/library to see if the branch closest to you has The Hate You Give if you want to check it out. If they don't have it, you can put it on hold and have it sent over to your home branch. You can also look on Hoopla and Access 360, our two digital platforms, and see if they have it there, and see if maybe they have the movie on Hoopla. And also remember to follow us on Facebook and YouTube for more updates. Until next time, bye.